we're a bit late. A little bit late.
2 minutes of my time. Cripes. I'll never get that back.
Yeah,
yeah. That's how time works, mate. Essentially, that's how time works. You don't get any of it back.
No.
Yeah. I blame Tim. His impersonation of Modest.
It's probably a pretty safe bet.
Anyway, welcome to the Monday Pal Show, where the six of us just chat crap, work on whatever projects we happen to be working on at the time, and just have fun together. How are you guys?
Peachy.
Yeah. Of course, we've got Mr. Morris back after his week-long drunken debauchery.
It was a week-long retreat where I got in touch with my inner self through a period of meditation. No, I was in the pub.
Meditation
almost got through that.
Yeah. In touch with yourself up to the second knuckle.
In fact, we were sat in the garden all week. Admittedly, we were drinking various alcoholic
dancing naked and drunken around the fire.
No. We were just sat there chilling, chewing the fat, and just.
Did you have a Doom bar during that week?
I didn't have a Doom bar last week. I had London Pride.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Orchard Pig, which is cider.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, I love that song.
Yeah, and what else were we drinking?
Ayahuasca.
So again, Theakston's Old Peculiar. And some cider.
Rottock's Old Dirigible.
Some cider. We had some cider on the hot days, which was very nice. It was ridiculously hot last week.
I got a bottle of stout the other day for tomorrow. Because, of course, we've got Gary's live stream tomorrow night as well.
We have indeed.
Oh, yes. Third Thursday of the month.
Yes. And on Wednesday, we've got the members-only stream for this channel.
It's Tuesday.
Well, it's
Tuesday.
You mean the first
Tuesday,
Tuesday? Yeah.
Even I get confused, mate.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yes.
So, yeah, we've got the Corporals Club session on Wednesday afternoon. Oh, hello, wife.
We've got the Corporals Club.
Talk amongst yourselves, people.
Right. So my wife is up closer to you guys, like everyone except Timmer. She's currently in Helsinki, I think.
Oh,
wow. Very nice.
Oh, I guess she's enjoying that, but, it's all good.
Of course, yeah. You're
you're
flying solo for a little while, aren't you?
Well, I've got two of the adult children here, but that's okay.
Wife goes away and he starts destroying the house.
Well, you're not wrong. It seems like, she's out of the house, I can do what I want and remodel it. But I really, we've been talking about this for a year now. So it just happened to coincide with, she moves. I get all these men in. Oh, my God, they were loud.
And there they all were in their mankinis in the garage.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It was, No, it was good. They're a very good bunch of guys, actually. Like, they've done a neat job. So the keen-eyed audience would understand that that's a new wall there, that where that grey is, that we used to have an alcove there. So the other side of that is now part of the house instead of the garage. And the other side of that will be like an airfix wall, if you like. So, that's all good. But
Brilliant.
This sounds different. It doesn't sound as cavernous.
Yeah.
That is
cool.
Awesome.
You've lost the whole postcode out of your garage now.
Yeah.
It's literally they've got to put border guards up on the other each side of the door.
Yeah. Is there a time zone change, do you reckon?
Time will tell.
We seem to have lost Mikey for a minute, so do we want to do the chat? Shall I start and we'll go?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's go around.
Sounds like
Get it done, out of the way.
Bob's in. He says, so while waiting, I shall watch some Time Team in another YouTube tab. Why not, sir?
Nice. He also says, stepdaughter watch replay of Friday's stream in ER while waiting for hubby to be discharged from facial problem. Said, I made a girl cry from long distance.
It was a happy cry. It's
Oh.
fine. It was a happy cry.
Yeah.
It was lovely.
Yeah.
BVC's in. Apparently, he says how. Perhaps more importantly, why. Lol. Oh, no, I'll say it. I can get the accent right.
Modelling switch.
He says,
yeah.
"Oh, the Monday panel." Pulls up a chair, waits patiently.
Didn't
Yeah.
sound anything like him.
No. Rubbish impersonator. Paul Tankers here says, "G'day, mate. Shop all is well with yous. Hope all is well with yous. Rubber glove. Headache home and away."
Yeah, I don't have a glove.
I've got rubber gloves anyway.
Oh, look at
I
that.
have
I get
rubber
to
gloves.
steer my own.
Yeah.
Ah, you don't like Mikey taking
other
the miss.
impersonator.
You want one of us to do it for you?
No. Thank you. So I say, good morning, folks. Welcome to the Monday stream. Please hit the like button.
Yeah, leave and subscribe.
Yep.
And Duke's in. He says, "Good day, all you beautiful people. Hope yours is good, Paul, and Bob is doing good too."
Nice. Skiffins is in. He says, "Good morning, all."
Ah, good morning, James.
There's skiffs.
He joined us for a little bit yesterday.
Oh,
Indeed.
lovely. Matt Mick is in. He's saying hello, folks.
And Jim's here. Hello to all. Awaiting the start while sipping coffee from my Gary Stuff mug. A wonderful birthday gift from Best Mate. How nice.
Nice.
How nice.
You
Excellent.
put a
Very
picture
good.
in the Discord yesterday as well. Was it
Oh,
yesterday?
how
or was it Friday?
brilliant.
I can't remember.
Lovely.
Joe is in. He says, good morning, afternoon, and evening to all. Happy Monday.
Hello, Joe.
And Joe also says, "Nice, Jim."
JT's in. He says, "Good morning in the land of plastic dreams." Plastic Dreams sounds like that could be a rock or metal music album.
Yeah.
Giorgio Moroder, that wasn't that? With Phil Oakley.
Phil
Yes,
Oakley, yeah.
Forever in Plastic
Yeah.
Dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good song. That. He also says Smashing Pumpkins has Siamese Dream. Love Today. I can't say I know. I know one song of theirs. It is good.
James says, "Morning, Jim. I'm sat here drinking coffee from my Rise merch mug. I trust you're doing well, my twin."
Yeah.
Paul Tanker is in. He says, if I had known I was going to live this long, I would have started saving earlier.
And Skiffin says, "I'm sat here creating storyboards for the Rise build."
Ooh. Yeah, he was doing that yesterday.
Patrick's in. He
hard.
says, "G'day to everyone."
Jim's in, of course. He says, at James, Model Officer, hello, Mr. Skiffins. Doing very well this morning. Thank you.
And John says, "James Skiffins having Morning Joe, fresh and hot."
Mm.
Good plan.
Yep. Paul says, art is how we decorate space. Music is how we decorate time.
Good quote.
I like that.
Yeah.
Good quote there. Patrick says, "Looking forward to
Indeed.
another week of modelling fun." Yes, I've got a lot of modelling fun to catch up on this week.
Skiffin says, "Oh yes, and the 10 cup of Joe this morning already. Thankfully, it's now afternoon."
Oh boy.
JT, like all of us, is giving Paul universal praise.
James says, "Are they busy chatting again?" I think that was about 1 or 2 minutes past midday. He was asking that.
Yeah, 1 minute past. No, we were waiting for Mikey.
And then he buggered off again.
Yes, I hope all's well.
Yes.
JT says, we're not just here for the models, we're here for the entertainment.
Oh, I'm here for the models.
Paul says, "JT, thanks, mate."
I'm here because it's my job.
Hobnobs.
Patrick says, "That's the fun part."
James says, here go, ordering a Mikey new watch. Mikey new watch?
JT, cool. 2 Garage, John, Tiff, and Timmy.
Skippin says, week-long what? Sausage and cider for a week.
It wasn't sausage and cider, James. It was not sausage and cider. It was cider. There was no sausage.
Unlawful.
Not even a little sausage. A little saucisson.
It's only a wafer thin.
Not even a
Chorizo
Canuck
pequeño.
vest. There was not even a Canuck vest there. Aaronville says, hello, all 6 of you. We are being spoiled.
Oh.
Well, hopefully Mike is coming back. I hope everything's all right there.
Jim says, at John, I'll never get that time back. That's often my lament after watching one of your videos, John.
Oh,
You're not wrong.
oh, that's harsh.
No, that's so true. That's
Pop that.
absolutely
Happy
correct.
Monday.
I think there's a message in that for all of us.
Yeah. Thanks for your efforts there, but damn.
I understand more than most. It's okay.
I did catch up on the victory build. Victory?
Yeah,
No,
that one.
not victory.
Yeah.
Is it the victory? The boat.
The board.
The boat. I caught up on the boat.
It's a ship. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, JT says, shame on me. Karen reminded me to include Mikey. Hope you're all well today. Well, don't include Mikey because he hasn't.
Anvil, real ale and cider, great.
Yes, it was very good. It was a very good week, but not one I do very often. I hasten to add.
Skiffin says John is home alone, but at least the kids will stop him. No.
He can go to bed whenever he likes now. Joe says, what time is the live stream Wednesday, Mikey? It's going to be a tight fit in my schedule, busy week. It'll be the same time, 12 till 2 UK time.
Yeah.
JT says, Karen says hello to everyone.
Hello, Karen.
Hello,
Hello,
Karen.
Karen.
Oh, James says, what, gents? All offering Tiffa rubber?
Yeah, James adds glove. Sorry. So I've got 3 days of this at bloody Telford because I'm joining in the Airbnb with him and 4 others.
I feel sorry for you.
That'll be Lisa and
It's such
Carl.
a good idea.
Lisa, Carl,
seems
Steve,
such a-
James, and you.
Yeah, pretty
Yes.
much.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Duke says happy birthday for yesterday, Jim.
Oh, happy birthday, Jim.
Yeah, happy birthday, Jim.
Indeed.
Yes.
And Jim says to Gary, by the way, absolutely no complaints about the scoff today. Very good, sir.
Ah, good to hear.
Excellent. Good man.
Jim says, thank you, Duke.
James says, well, that's what she said, Gary.
Patrick Hart says happy belated birthday, Jim.
Paul Tanker says old peculiar.
Oh, yes. Don't. He'll be giving me flashbacks. Jim says to John, all in good fun, John. We do take turns busting each other's chops now and then.
I'd prefer it no other way, Jim. It's fine.
He says through tears. Aaron says, John, can you now build all day, all night and not being called for dinner? Great.
Oh, well, when one is the one that is making the dinner, then yes. Anyway, James says, no need for rubber gloves, Gary. We are close friends and can't wait till Telford. Just
Oh, that makes it so much better.
That's a bit scary.
That makes it so much better.
yeah.
The doctor will see you now.
Recycling rubber.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, dear God. Oh, I may not be able to go to Telford this year.
I'm
Do you want to take my place, John?
rub my brain with salt and water.
No.
Will Foldcroft says, yes, happy birthday for yesterday, Jim.
Jim says thanks, Patrick.
And Jim says, thank you, Wilf.
John JT says, I Drink Alone is a good model building song. George Thorogood, one of my many favorite songs.
Yes, George
Absolutely.
Thorogood.
George
Very,
Thorogood
very
and the
good.
Delaware Destroyers. Outstanding band.
Aaronville says, question. I can't make Telford this year. However, what are you all building for it? And should you be in the UK? And how are you presenting the model? Are you entering any competition there? I am not. When I went to Telford, I chose not to take anything because one, it's not particularly good, and two, I just couldn't be bothered.
I'm building for the Friends Medals Heroes table, hobnob build. So I'm building a couple of pieces for that. I don't enter competitions because it takes the fun out of it as far as I'm concerned.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't be attending this year either.
And
I'll be taking this when it's finished
Oh,
with,
yeah, that's looking
with
good.
its hobnob carrier on the top.
Mhm.
Miasashov VMT transporter. It has a huge cargo container on top, which will be decorated with a certain biscuit
Awesome.
logo. But yeah, there we go. That's what I'll be taking.
that's part of my build. Needs a bit of work doing on it still, but that will have an underslung load of a certain biscuit.
Very good.
Gotta love a Chinook.
Yeah, they're good. And
Waka,
the
waka,
last
waka.
comment, Paul Tanker says, "Does this mean we are engaged?" Oh, and James is saying no to comps this year, but maybe taking something for the Models for Heroes table, and apart from and a part of the Rise build, which does sound interesting. I'll keep reading if that's okay. I'll get these out of the way. Wolf says, so about that Tamiya Yug Panther, I was going to get for my birthday. They sent a Yug Panther 4 instead. Not sure whether to keep or return it or to get the right one.
Yeah,
No,
Panzer.
just
Build
build
it.
it. Just enjoy it. Like the worst case scenario, no, you don't have to do exactly what we're doing. Just enjoy it because it's something I haven't built. So how's that? Good answer, Mr. Marley. Very good. I'm glad you're here.
Well done. Well done.
Thank you. Aaron Bill says, excellent. JT says, Mr. Waitrose reminds me of the Cobra Rattler from G.I. Joe. Oh, the aircraft?
Really? Oh, one would hope so.
Oh, and Paul Tanker says, regarding rubber gloves. Yeesh. And JT says, they call it Action Force in the UK.
Oh.
Yeah, Action Force. I guess G.I. Joe?
Or Action Man.
Well, here we are.
Probably not allowed to.
Man.
Probably not allowed to call it Action Man now. It's Action People.
Action persons.
Yeah. Action specialists.
All right. So I've had progress on the Wildcat lately. So I've thrown. It's had its first bit of paint and everything else. So the wheels are on. The props is on. Yeah, as you see it. So the props is on. So it's coming along.
Sorry
what
about
I
that.
do need to do is start to get these installed in the outer wings. So I need to chamfer down the inside of the wings. So that's what I'm doing for the next, say, 2 hours, I'd say, because it'll take longer than that. But yeah, back to the bench.
Sorry about that, guys. The council rang up.
Right.
All right. We did all the comments for you
Super.
in
I
our
didn't
own
mute, I
style.
had them muted.
Super.
And the way it worked out, I got to read out my own comment.
Yes, so nobody got to do an impression of Tiff.
No.
It's almost like she planned it.
But don't worry, there's still a long way to go in this stream.
Lots of scroobing and lubing. Julian says, morning all.
Morning, Julian.
Aaronville says, I used to have an Action Man. The tank was big. Great.
I used to have the helicopter, the Action Man helicopter.
Ew.
Yes. We got told some information by the council saying that we no longer have to pay something. And we just had a phone call off them saying, you realise you're in arrears, you haven't paid this since February. We're like, yeah, because we were told not to. Like, no, you shouldn't have been told that.
Well, they told you that, yeah?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's not your fault.
No.
Yep. No, sir.
There's you problems and me problems. Which do you think this is?
Yes.
Yeah.
So yes, not happy.
Little shout out to my friends at ICM.
Ooh,
This is the Henschel
Henschel
123.
123.
Oh yes, the Henschel.
Obviously the other wing will go that way round.
Yep,
on there.
correct way round. Yep.
But
Seen.
isn't that engine fun?
Lovely.
Yeah.
Isn't it love all those
That's
little
ace.
pipes, and they
Yeah.
all just fit together? How do they manage to do that? By just literally all fits. No filler at all on that scene. Absolutely loving it. So well done then. Just wanted to say.
Very
That's why we
slick.
love ICM.
Not that we're angling for any free kits or anything.
Okay, boy, who needs to angle?
I mean, if they want to sponsor one of the live streams, we will happily do an ICM model every week.
Absolutely.
On one of the streams.
Absolutely. Well, I think I don't know when it is, but it might be next month or a month. I think next month might be the Hampden, judging by the way they do the releases of the CADs. Normally, it's about 2 or 3 weeks before they announce it's joining the range. So
Even
hopefully that the Hampden will be mid-September, released middle of September. I think probably the month after they might be doing something with the Humvee. That might be the next Humvee release, or it might be the set with the anti-drone operators shooting down drones. I don't know which one, but whichever one they come up with, I'll ask them a cheeky question or two about how many they can send.
Yeah.
Good that Hampden, like even the box art is delicious. I think it's going to be hopefully a big seller for them because there's a lot of
they're
interest
also doing
in
the
it.
torpedo carrier one. They're doing the torpedo version as well. It's not just the bomber. They are doing the torpedo one, so that'll probably be about 2 months later.
Super.
So even more fun. Yeah.
That company, they do not push out a lot of kits, don't they?
Yeah.
And good quality kits as well.
Whilst being at war.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That minor technicality.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw someone on Facebook was giving Micromere a really hard time about something or other. And they just sort of very quietly said, yes, it's a little bit difficult for us to do research on original subjects right at the moment, but we'll get back to it one day, I'm sure. It's like, dude, give us a break. You know what I mean? Give us a break. We're at war with Russia. Yeah. Could you not just please be a little bit more understanding that we can't necessarily send a team to America to 3D scan this?
We're at war with an entire continent.
Yeah. Give them a bit of a break here. They're doing what they can. Yes, and all of them amaze me.
Yes.
A landmass
mini art, all
continent.
this. And it's that mini art thing they've released as well with a Lance tractor.
Yeah, that was interesting, doesn't it?
And then a trickle MG151. So what a great looking kit that is. It's just so bonkers, the combination.
But even the box art, having the tractor on uneven ground, it's sort of like it just it makes you want to go, oh, that's freaky. That's awesome.
Yeah. And that's a lot of parts.
We got more comments.
Oh.
Aaronville says,
goodness.
wow, Action Man helicopter, how long were the blades?
Yeah, and you had that little button on the side you had to keep pushing in to make them spin.
Oh.
If I remember rightly,
A bit like a gazelle then.
It had a winch, It had a winch as well on it.
JT says, Action Man sounds like a P-star.
He was our equivalent G.I. Joe. In fact, I think he was around before G.I. Joe. That might be controversial.
G.I. Joe was based on him, wasn't he, or something?
That might be controversial, that statement. I don't know.
Aaronville says, my mother used to say, it's not you, it's the others. And he says, I love ICM.
Yeah.
Well, so say
I've recently become a big fan, and I say recently, in the last 18 months, big fan of ICM.
Is that because of Gary, or is that because of the channel in general?
It's
Or is
because
that because you've seen what Valeria's like? Be honest.
Paul
if
says,
I'm honest, it's
and you're
because I've built some ICM stuff on this channel, and it's gone together
Excellent.
beautifully.
It has. It has. The fit is just insane how good it is.
Yes, I would agree with that. Paul says, be still and listen because you are drunk and we're at the edge of the roof, Ruby. Very good. Arnville says, amazing build, Weight Rose.
Thank you. It's going to look even better when it's finished, hopefully.
And he says, can I order ICM direct from them? And will my Visa card be able to pay them direct in euros?
Yes,
Yes,
and
and yes.
There we go.
I
And
can't
it
remember.
takes the packages that they send me take about, on average, they take between 6 and 10 days to get here from Ukraine.
Nice. Ooh, we've got 30 people watching. Don't forget to lube and subscribe.
Wow.
JT says, Arnville, blade length envy. Now. Patrick says, looking forward to the Hampden, but don't know when it will get to Australia. Probably in about 2030.
So I think Hobbies Australia are the importer for ICM in Australia. I think so. That's they're based at Frontline Hobbies in Newcastle, or upstairs from there, and they're generally pretty good. They're certainly better than, say, the Airfix distributor.
Not that you're slagging off the Airfix distributor.
No, I'm not even going to name them because it's probably not their fault. It's just Adelaide. They're based in Adelaide, 30 years and half an hour behind.
It's not their fault. It's just that they're in Adelaide, so
different state.
frankly, just
No,
what do you expect? Just Adelaide.
I think the ICM stocks at Frontline are pretty good. Like, as far as I can see, that you will get it pretty quickly. I certainly will be getting one. Paul will not be happy with me, but he's away at the moment as well. He's in Seattle as we speak.
Seattle.
Patrick says, looking forward to the Hampden, but read that one.
I know. Sorry.
Wilp says, does anyone here know if Antics Model Shop in Bristol is shutting down? I heard chatter of it somewhere. I hope not anyway.
I don't.
No idea.
I doubt very much whether Antics. That would be a surprise. Let's put it like that.
JT says, Mr. Morris, we called the helicopters G.I. Joe. Dragonfly had one. Very good. TBG says, hi, everyone. Hello, TBG.
Hello,
TBG.
Aaronville says, question, as it's Monday, what are you each building and painting today? Good question. Let's go around the table.
Who are we starting with?
You.
Well, I have Smurfette, which was sent to me by Bob. And I am doing the evil Smurfette.
Can you zoom in on that, Tiff? Look, I haven't seen it up close. I tuned in for a couple of minutes last Friday and saw you in tears, and I thought, oh, she's obviously missing me very much.
Yeah, it's Smurfette, and I'm doing the evil version because she was created by Gargamel and had grey skin until she was turned into an actual Smurf by Papa Smurf.
There you go. Okay, that's very, very cool. Gary, what are you building?
Well, I'm doing a bit of catch up. Obviously, I've done some work on the SAS Jeep. That's gone into a bit of paint, and I'm now while that's drying, because the Vallejo paints take a bit longer to dry than others. I'm catching up on the Yagi. So I've got
Mr. Miyagi,
the Yag Panther. So I've got all the wheels. I've got all the wheels on sticks ready to paint. So there's a joke about that, which I'm sure Mikey will tell everyone about. And I'm going to paint the whole thing. I'm going to prime it in
Oh,
Ooh,
hull red.
surface
Ooh.
primer.
Rotterbrunn.
Run. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
good colour.
Well done.
And then I will do. I will hash the camouflage on it later on. And I'm not really bothered about if I make a mess up of the camouflage because I'm then going to cover it in snow.
And they were whitewashed anyway because they were winter camouflage. There we go. So I was prepping the omnibus and that yesterday for spraying, and I prepped this as well because I was going to paint this today. But
Oh,
as I
is
got
that the
halfway
river
through,
Styx? Don't pay the ferryman sort of thing.
That's car on the boat, yeah.
yes, and as I got halfway through,
That's really nice.
there you go. As I got halfway through, I thought, I know what I could do with that. I could put it in a diorama with some water. So I'm making a frame for it, in base and everything, and I'm going to put UV resin in the bottom and put a light underneath it so that it lights up and make the UV resin like greeny, transparent greeny color,
Ew.
and then have it so it's lit up with a yellow light from underneath, and have it going through the water. So I'm making that base for it. Yeah, there we go.
Nice.
Yes.
All right. I'm working on this is Edward's F4 the Weekender set, but I'm I'm mixing up a bit by this brass in extra edition of the folding wings set. So I'm in the process of I've cut the wings to shape. And I'm chamfering out the inside of the wing to 0.6 of a mil so I can fit these 3D printed parts in there. So I'll just be scraping for a while, but really enjoying it.
Lovely. For the next message, I've already read ahead slightly because I'm good like that. Mr. Skiffins says, Mikey, I've sent a message for you. And what he sent is a storyboard he'd like me to share. It's a storyboard for his build that he's doing. So,
Wonderful.
what I'll do is I'll put it on there because my structure is strong enough to hold my phone, which is pretty cool. And, zoom in. And focus. There you go. So you can see the storyboard that he's done. And can I say, if he sketched that, I'm really impressed.
I think there might have been some AI involved.
Quite possibly.
But if he has sketched it, he should be doing more of them and selling them.
Yeah. So that's what he's going to have in the hangar. Is a huge build that's going to take the next 10 years.
Yeah. This is 1/35th scale Akagi build.
Yeah. Oh, I've sliced my finger. How have I done that?
Oh dear.
Oh, accident book.
Yeah.
Didn't happen if it's not on YouTube. Show us.
Oh, he sliced.
Oh,
God,
please.
I think it's when I was opening the meds, it's oil. Sliced
you don't even moan till your fingers half hanging off. For crying out loud. Being a girl.
So, there you go. My pencil needs a point to it. A second one. So, yeah. That's pretty cool. So that's going to be the second level of his build.
That's very nice.
Second level. Wow.
Yeah.
That is going to be awesome.
It's an amazing project.
Yeah.
That's one that he's going to have to take to shows to like scale model.
Yeah,
with him.
he's designing it so that it comes apart so he can transport it and then just clip it all together or whatever.
Well, yeah, I don't think his wife would be very happy if he constantly had that assembled in the house. Paul Tanker says, my daughter Hélène is off to Italy on Thursday for a ballet conference. Ooh,
very nice.
Oh, I hope she enjoys that.
Yes.
Does sound interesting.
Yeah. Stu Sprue says, hi all, my first time live. Usually watch on Thursday and Friday when you've had time to edit these highly polished productions.
Is it edited?
Oh, dear God.
Nice to
Been
meet
fooling
you.
some of them.
Nice to speak to you, Stu. Welcome.
Welcome
Yeah.
in.
Yeah. JT
Hi.
says, Morris, you are a good sport. When we were talking about floaty things last week, I wonder how John's victory is coming along. Saw a great video on restoring a Lancaster. Wow,
The victory
that's
hasn't been touched since my last upload, episode 2. I was going to a mate's place with all his woodworking equipment tomorrow, but I'm not now. I've asked him to, I needed to defer it a couple of days because of the wall relocation that's going on here. I can't get away. I don't know when they're going to turn up. It'll happen.
On the subject of floaty things, I did get a message last week while I was off from a gentleman who lives in the Telford area who wanted to donate a Billings model boat kit to
Goodness.
our veterans group, the Toulonnais number 483.
Toulonnais. I
It's
know that one.
partly built, but he wondered whether we would like it to finish it off and then display it. So one of my colleagues, Colin, is going to take that on board project. I sidestepped it really quickly, but it's a lovely donation.
The Toulonnais, it's a nice build actually. Yeah, it looks nice.
Yeah.
JT says, John Domo Arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Wakalibaska Jinsan.
Says,
yeah. For doing all the jobs that nobody wants to. Thank you very much, Mr. Roboto, for helping me escape when I needed to. Thank you.
Okay, can you finish having
back to the normal channel?
Is he all right?
Yeah, can you finish having your stroke later, please? Julie says, Tiff, just a thought. Maybe a Smurf Wizard and Wizard of Oz mashup. Smurfette with ruby slippers. Yeah.
Maybe. We'll see.
She's doing a gothette.
Yeah.
That sounded maybe we'll see sounded to me like no.
If you have some milliput, you can put her in some Doc Martens.
Doc Martens.
But I do have some. I was actually thinking of making these platforms instead of normal heels.
Yeah.
I'm going to mute because there's a dog outside.
All right. JT says, Mikey, I'm getting Empire of the Sun.
Oh, I think Mikey's frozen.
Mikey's frozen?
That's what he's building.
Oh, there he's back.
Oh, he's back. Yeah. You froze then. So we got Empire of the Sun.
Yeah.
Vibes
Empire of the Sun vibes for that sketch. There we go. Yeah. Do go check James' channel out, Model Off. So he's doing the build and doing a lot of content about it.
Yeah. And a hell of a lot of research.
Yes. Joe says, I'm working on FX 148 Bristol Blenheim Mark 1 that either was warped wings or I marlied both left and right wings.
It's possibly, I think Mikey's got internet issues.
My mistake. Both.
Wow. Okay. So, you're dropping in there, Mikey. So, Joe said he's working on an FX 148 scale Bristol Blenheim Mark 1 that either has warped wings or a marlied both left and right wings. Darn it. Went through each step again and can't find mistake. Both very tight.
Yeah, if I look at my Wi-Fi is struggling today. Just looking at it on the...
I blame Kia.
I blame Tim.
Again, probably right.
Yeah, it's quite low on signal today, which is unusual. Usually it's all right.
So Julian, I'll read the rest then, Mikey, just to move forward, if that's okay.
Yes.
Julian says, medic sees wound. As you were, Tiff, do as you have a Smurf plaster for Mikey's boo-boo.
No, I don't have no plasters in my house.
I've got superhero plasters. I
have got one minion plaster left, and then all the rest are unicorns.
We don't call them plasters here, do we, Timo?
Nah, they're band-aids.
I've got animal ones.
or bitch
Oh,
sticker,
wow.
whatever you want to call them.
We call them idiot strips.
Yeah. Australia's gone for just a generic brand name, like as you do Vegemite and somewhat stuff like that. Paul Tanker says floaty things remind me of Caddyshack.
There's a film I haven't seen in a few years.
Joe says,
Yeah.
Mr. Morris, please a Benji Morris update. How is he?
Benji is well. He's very well. He survived the week with me looking after him. He had
But only just.
He had a walk every day early before it got too hot, and he's a bit off his food at the moment because of the heat. But that's normal with our bench. But
Is Marion back? Or
yeah, Marion's back. Marion got back on Friday.
Yeah, she decided Gary needed actually feeding this week.
Very well last week. I had a lovely homemade chili on Monday night. We had pizzas on Tuesday night. We had
all the stuff you're not meant to eat with diabetes, basically.
We had a fantastic takeaway curry on Wednesday night, and then Thursday we had lasagna.
Lasagna, very good.
So we ate very well.
My friend Aussie Ian is in. He I caught up with him yesterday, in fact, at our monthly meeting. Ian says, "Good morning, afternoon, evening, all." And it's good to see you again, mate. It's been a while. I hadn't been to meetings for a while. Jim says, at Paul Tanker, emoji, Baby Ruth Bar. Actually, that's my favourite chocolate, I must say. I don't have them often because they're very expensive here when you pay for import. Tiff says, it's a link to the Model Officer's Mess.
Yes.
Do check that out because there's some really talented people there, apart from James, of course.
No, that's not the mess. That's the Model Officer YouTube channel.
Oh, very good.
There you go. Keep up with the program, man. Come on.
Yes, very, very, very useful information. He's a very knowledgeable chap.
Yes.
Yeah, amazing at scratch building and painting, and like everything he does is gold. And
Don't make his head any bigger.
No,
Seriously, if you want to know about dioramas,
we can't all afford to have new doors put in your mansion.
Yeah. Hello, James.
Very knowledgeable chap.
JT says, Mikey, you see the black gloved hand and someone chokes. James says, Gary, idiot strips. Moving on, next comment.
Apparently they're Marley strips.
Marley strips.
I
The thought of Marley strips has got a completely different image in my head, and I don't like it.
No. Says, Mikey, is it half term? Your internet issues sound like a contention issue. Too many people in your street sharing your connection at once. Maybe.
Well, it's only people that can connect to it are in this house, and there's only two of us. But it's not half term; it's summer. It's summer holidays, isn't it?
Yeah.
Jim says, question: plaster, is that what we call band-aid or bandage?
Yeah.
So Australia's, like, what we usually do is pick the best. We look around the world, pick the best of what we want. So yeah, we've chosen to call them band-aids here as well. There are other brands available, but yeah, they're just band-aids here. Sticky plasters, how quaint.
Marley
strips. JT says he had a takeaway curry. It took me out. It's like getting a temporary tattoo at a temporary tattoo parlor, and the tattoo's still there, but the temporary tattoo parlor's gone.
What?
I know. How your mind works sometimes worries me.
Oh, Scott's in. He says, hello, everyone.
Scotty.
Hey, Scott.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I did see you. Yeah, he had built a P51. He showed me, gave me a link to a 3-squadron RWF Mustang the other day. Beautiful job there, Scott. So well done. Anvil says, fantastic, James. Awesome. One day we'll look forward to seeing it all in person, though I don't expect to go to Telford for a couple of years. I'm subscribed to you on YouTube. Oh, so it's not just me fanboying. Jim says, greetings, Scott. How's life in Taswegian?
Sorry, Kay came back in. Talk about. She's rang up.
James says,
another
"Oh, thank you, Tiff. Check out the round table series, and the next one is in 10 days or so, in my estimation."
I've got to seriously catch up on those because I should remember some interesting discussions going on there.
No, it's always good. Very talented man. JT says, Julian, with all the comments in chat, forgot to say good morning. Like Julian. Ah, James says, love you too, Mr. Marley.
Well, sod you, James.
No, I've got you all sort of dry retching right now. JT says, naughty strips.
When James said that, I'm sure your desk started lifting up towards the camera.
Oh, please.
Thank you.
There we go. See?
Whoa,
Told you.
whoa. It's a long way in. Scott says, also,
have a lady in the house.
You better not be talking about me. I don't know, lady.
No, we're talking about Waitrose.
Scott says, awesome. Started a new job. Things can only get better. Scott started a new job. Things can only get better.
There
I
we go.
could burst into song, but I know Tiffers would be disconnected me within seconds.
Yeah, James says Marley strips. Would mean that you put him on the wrong way. Oh, I used to like James. He used to be a nice guy. Jim says, good for you, Scott. Huzzah. Oh, and Ian says, oh my God. He said he saw my Victor in the plastic yesterday. I confirmed that he does a brilliant job as usual. Oh, thanks for the kind words, Ian. That's very nice.
Yeah.
JT says, Jim, they spelled Band-Aid as aid. It was an E. Probably to avoid a lawsuit for trademark infringement. Huh.
I've got them ones. Elastoplast.
Oh, elastoplasts, do you call them, or are they elastoplast?
Just plasters.
Elastoplast.
Elastoplast or elastoplast?
Superheroes on.
Imagine creating the English language and being the worst at speaking it.
Unicorn plasters.
Yeah. You've got to have silly plasters, don't you?
Unicorn plasters. They were a present from my daughter.
It's like,
Oh, she knows you so well.
oh, I've got kids assorted plasters as well with owls on them.
Owl bears.
Oh, owl bears. Well, at least they're not drop bears.
It's sort of the rules, isn't it? You've got to have a silly plasters.
Yeah.
It's like when you go on tour, you have to have the silliest blanket you can find to take with you.
Absolutely.
All right.
I had a Treasure Island duvet for when we were in Iraq.
You said duvet.
Yeah.
Yes, that's because we had duvets. Well, I took a duvet with me. Rather.
We've got Doonas.
Doonas?
Doona, yeah.
Did I stutter?
No, but you sound like a twat.
Julian says, not your house, Mikey. That's why I said your street. Could be neighbours in the same ISP at home using the internet, so yours suffers too.
I don't know.
Julian says, Mon J2. And says, ew. Not an image any of us need, Mikey. Yeah. Who's that? Paul says, it's easy. All you need is lube. Da, 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 da.
Gone.
He got the reference. She understood. John Thompson says, when you said my comment about naughty strips, I thought Gary Morris was going to spray his beverage. Whoa. Yeah. He's probably squirted a bit. Julian says, does a Marley strip mean you start nude and get dressed? Oh, my God. Where does all this hatred come from?
Yeah, but you put all your clothes on upside down.
JT says,
Weeks of observation.
who run first aid down? Elastoplast? Oh. Anvil, why called plasters? Do they actually contain plaster from plasterboard or something?
I'm going to look
Well,
that up.
It's probably what they were originally. Probably had some sort of plaster of Paris element to them. Maybe that's as a guess.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's right.
That's why we call them plaster casts.
Yeah.
When you break your arm, it's a plaster cast.
Oh yeah, it is.
There we go. In the UK, a plaster is called a plaster because the word originally referred to a bandage spread with curative substance, and it evolved from the medical Latin word emplastrum, also meaning plaster or bandage.
Yeah.
The term plaster is used to describe a bandage with healing agent applied to it, and this term stuck when adhesive bandages were introduced. There we go.
You English always destroy the English.
Yeah, because they're English. You say that because I'm not. Ha
ha! Weren't you born in England?
No, don't insult me.
Oh, I thought you grew up in the UK, in
Helen.
England.
No, I spent
should-
1 year living in. I spent 1 year living in St Helens.
Oh, that's
Oh,
it.
yeah.
You're English.
When,
fuck
one
one
year
sheep.
when I was a kid.
That's it. You're English.
He says, thinking of Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. Who
Not
ran
so-
Bartertown? Ah, who ran Bartertown? That
Tina
was
Turner, wasn't it?
Tina Turner, yeah.
Yeah, Tina Turner.
Goodbye,
Not film
soldier.
Not a film I've watched, so I wouldn't know.
Oh, Martin's in. He says, "How do blokes?"
How do
I'll do
Martin?
How
Hello.
do? Jim says, "Greetings, Martin. Glad you're here." Oh, it sounded so authoritative then.
What are you sorry for? dude?
And sorry, blokes. Don't know why you're apologising.
Yeah, why are you sorry, mate?
Don't apologise for being here.
Julian, I apologise for you being here.
We do.
Julian says, "Where does all this hatred come from?" Observation, John. Just kidding. Love you, really.
Ah,
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
He was on the same wavelength as me.
We all
Well-
think you're a fucking pain in the ass.
yeah. You're a pain in the ass, but you're our pain in the ass. That's the important
Oh,
thing.
and apparently plasters in Germany are called Heft. Gary, Waitrose, can you help?
Heftpflaster. Heftpflaster.
You need a drink after saying that, don't you?
We've got 28
Well-
people watching and only 17 likes.
You need it before you say it.
We do.
Don't,
Speaking of,
Veebs. He's got Veebs.
Phoebes, the very best.
the
That's a little
can't you
bit
get the Heftpflaster with a oh no, it's gone. Forget it. With a Porsche turret,
Joke's
that's
over.
what I was going to say.
twisted.
JT mentions a damn fine song by Stevie Wonder, Master Blaster. God, love that song. Doo-dum-dum. John? Doo-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum.
John.
Master Blaster was in Thunderdome as well. He was the little person on the back of the big guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had the half-wit and the...
You have to be careful how you word that, didn't you?
Yeah, I know. I'm trying not to get in trouble. I think I was toeing the line a bit with half-wit, but... Look at that. I'm trying to grow as a person.
JT says in a tenor voice, "Goodbye, soldier."
That's a modest voice, isn't it?
In a Tipper's voice.
Tiff's voice. Martin says, a bit late in this morning, was really engrossed in Duskford Young Panther. Oh,
Yo,
Wow.
nice.
shopping in other shops, I say.
Mm.
Paul Tankard says the other day, this septic. So septics, if you don't know, is what Australians call Americans.
Yeah. Septic
Okay.
tanks.
Septic
Oh
tanks.
God.
And so the other day, the septic was saying, why do folks in England speak American? Why do they have their own language? Yeah. Oh,
He just gave you a language. Please try and use it.
Controversial.
Oh, there you go. We've gone up to 18 likes.
no, it's
31
about to
people
drop
watching.
down. Because
Yeah.
James says,
John, stop liking everything twice.
John, we all love a severe case of gonorrhea.
Delightful.
Really?
Delightful.
Can't say I've ever had one, to be honest.
Yeah. Have mine. Oh, no,
You
no.
guys are missing out.
Dude! No!
No.
Once again,
Got,
there's a limit.
You keep that, John. You keep that.
I've kept it for years.
Got the YouTube playing music's in the background, and Mr. Roboto's
Does
just
it-
come on.
Does
Oh, wonderful.
Bron know?
No. Moving on. JT was saddened about Terrence Stamp passing on. Great actor. Heard kneel before Zod was his favourite line. What was it? So he played the queen of all cross-dressers in
Priscilla, wasn't it?
Priscilla, Queen in the Desert. Yeah, he played a wonderful role, Terrence Stamp. Yeah, great actor.
Cool.
Sadly, no longer with us.
Oh, he's fantastic in. Was that Orlando? I think he played Queen Elizabeth I in Orlando. Martin Mountford says one of the bargain supermarkets sell a brand of plasters called Master Plaster. Awesome. Aaron Bell says, question, what is Gary and Tim are building?
Good question. Which Gary? That's the question.
Well, I think
Gary or Waitrose
it must
Gary?
be Waitrose.
Be Waitrose,
Let's
Gary,
do both.
because I don't think either of us said what we were working on earlier.
No,
Okay.
no,
Let's go to-
they weren't interested in us. They just moved on, just ignored everything we do, as
I
usual.
know, I thought it was
Careful.
rude,
I
but
might
I'm
have to get
just
the real small spittle out.
Yeah, but it's also a case of like, the more Gary says things like that, the more I have to, it's a great deflection from me fanboying and stuff.
Actually, I'm intrigued now. What is Gary making?
Yeah, what is that?
He's playing with Legos.
This, no, this is an industrial port, but it's the main
Oh,
warship
yeah.
builder.
I remember that.
port. Yeah, I thought I'd start building this.
That
I'll
was
put
cool.
it together and spread it at some point. Because what I'm going to do, because it's a port, okay, imagine this. It's a port, and we have that. Wait just one moment, and I'll show you. If I get that, I can't find it that quickly. I've got a kit of USS Lexington, I think it is, but an egg kit. Here it is. So what I'm thinking of doing is building that,
Oh,
yeah, and have it sat next to here with tugs, pulling it along past
Cool.
this.
Cool.
That's
Cool.
kind of the idea. So yeah, I'll get the part of the hull. It's like Christmas Day. There we go. To have that sort of size aircraft carrier,
wow.
and with some like little water effects on it or something. That's the plan. Just for fun, just because I can. Because there's nothing else I can do at the moment that I don't have to film. Everything else I've got on my bench to do, I have to film. That's really destroying my soul to have to do that all the time. So
Do what I do. Don't do it.
there we go. Yeah, but there's all
I
these
know.
bills and shit that have to be paid. It's so. I try and get out the rat race, mate. But anyway, there we go. So that would be Lexington going by with, and I'll sort of square it off and put some water effects on it. Quite sort of cartoonish, like overemphasized water effect to maintain it. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. I really like this. This is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Nice.
There we
Now,
go. So that's what I
Is everything on that dock pre-molded in those colours?
Yeah. It's got like three colours. So it's 3 frames of stuff,
Huh.
and they're all different colours. Yeah. So there you go, 3 different frames.
Nice.
Oh, there's an
Cool.
airship to build as well. Look, it sits up there.
That's
Don't know
gonna look
why,
really
but it
cool,
does.
isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just good. It's fun. It's just fun, you know. It's just
Yeah.
something silly to take my mind away from having to work for a living.
Yeah.
For a little while, which is what I love about this Monday stream. I can do that.
Good.
There
Glad
we
you
go.
enjoy it, buddy.
That's
So
looking
now-
forward to.
What is our junior Australian doing? Our resident puddle pirate.
I'm working on the tank commander for the YAG. So got some black's making it worse, isn't it?
Is that
Nice.
So
PE decorations on his chest there?
yep. So he's got the cap
You're mad.
badge. He's got the cap badge, a lapel. I think the Iron Cross.
It's got his. Oh,
His epaulette.
what? Dear
Um,
goodness.
So, and I'm about to build his headset as well. But yeah, like Gary Morris, I'm just playing a bit of catch up because I had all that PE to do. So,
Dear God.
yeah, you know.
I will say to him, having to put in all those fillings in his teeth, that's just a step too far, mate. It really is.
PE fillings as well.
1/16th, I can understand it. 1/35th, they're taking the mickey there, mate.
That is a beautiful job there, Timo. It's very, very
That's
neat.
stunning, isn't
I've
it?
not seen
Thank you,
brass that
stunning.
neat before.
It's amazing
It'd
what
be a
you
shame
can
to
do
put
with-
paint on it.
Yeah, I'm sort of dreading it, to be honest. But
Hey, are the exhausts backwards?
no, they point back, don't they?
I don't know.
The flame hiders. I'm pretty sure.
They
they do.
must.
Yeah, mine do.
Okay. I've not
Yeah.
put mine on, but you know.
Yeah, and then I've left
So when
things
you're
like
saying-
the big jack and all that off so that I can paint that separate, and then that'll slip back into its retainer
Nice.
up there. And yeah, and then I've got all the tool things, the extra wire, all that stuff pretty much good to go. So yeah, I'm just going to get this dude ready and then put some Mr. Surfacer on the YAG and stuff, and then by the time Friday comes around, I should be right to prime and stuff like that, and then that'll be the big PE hurdle done with.
Wow. So I'm yet to start PE. Most of the stream on Friday will be me with brass. But
Swearing.
yeah, great job, Tim. I think there's a lot of work. You've done it for weeks. So yeah, thank you. I think it's great work you've done there.
It's been a learning curve. This is my first kind of big exposure to PE, so I've learned a lot.
Yeah, well, never do it again.
Yes, I think we had a conversation early on about some things just not quite being worth it. Yeah, I understand that now. there's some things that the molded stuff is just as good. You really don't need to worry about it. But you know, I paid $8 for this brass, and I'm going to use
it's amazing.
it.
I think it's great. Next comment, please, Jeff. Oh, okay. Yeah. So James says, mistyped. It was meant to say how much we love, etc. Yeah, fair enough. JT says Terrence Stamp also played General Beck in Valkyrie. Stunning film, though. I love it. He's a great actor. You know, I can watch him for hours. He's one of those sort of actors. I find him compelling. Paul says Chartered Light Brigade.
You
must have been a no. Jim also repeats that he played the role of conspiracy leader general back in the film Valkyrie. JT says Gary Waitrose reminds me of Hamburg.
Yes, I spent some time in Hamburg.
TBG says don't egg Waitrose on.
I see what you did there.
Aaronville says excellent Gary Evans, great idea. I think everyone's a fan. Bob says, does Waitrose need any packing corn cobs to assist in the diorama?
Oh, do you know what? No, thank you. I've got plenty. But it's very generous of you to ask.
Pack all
Nice.
mine into my my beanbag.
JT says Timmy is a nut job. No, he's suitably impressed with all the amount of photo etch and how well you're doing it. So yes, hats off. Jim says Tammy to the rescue. Turn from the problematic and frustrating attack on half track and recompose myself by working on the HE162 Salamander. That's a nice kit. I was really intrigued to see a Salamander under restoration at Duxford. I never thought I'd see one in the flesh. Paul Tanker says, Timmy, nice one, Squire. Doff my cap to you.
Thanks, Paul.
Off me cap, ever so humble, sir. Ever so humble.
But a humble dwarf.
I am
JT says, Yaggity yak, don't talk back. Oh,
It's a
I'm about
song.
to be muted. Paul says, ooh, JT. JT was Stamp a Shakespearean actor? I'm not sure.
Yes, he was.
Bound to have been.
Yeah, he had the accent for it. He had what I would call a Gary Evans accent that he'd be able to carry Shakespeare, I think.
He just had the sort of presence in front of a camera or indeed on a stage that someone who had professionally done Shakespeare naturally has.
Yeah.
You see it in all the great actors of our age that have spent time, a lot of them at stage schools and all that, but then go and do Shakespeare early on, part of the RSC or whatever. They'll have a certain presence on either on stage or on a film set, and they just command whatever they're doing, and they're so believable. They inhabit roles so well, and he's one of them. So I think
Very
he
well
must
said,
have been
Gary.
a lovey.
Yeah, that's exactly what I would have said if I was more eloquent. Yes, very good.
Thank you.
JT says, Jim, a great British actors in Valkyrie. Yeah. It's amazing. Matt Mick says, awesome job, Timmy. I'm plotting away with photo etch for crew seats on the Black Hawk. Takes a lot of time, but looks worth it so far.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Are you doing
to
it with
see
an
how you do
airliner?
with that.
Are you doing a diorama with an airliner? Or you just doing the Black Hawk? Brando as Jarell was impressive. I love the Krypton segment of Superman.
Yeah,
Cool.
He was a great actor as well. I found him riveting to watch. Yeah.
Martin says, just put a couple of pics of the Das Work Jag Panther in progress on the Discord.
I'll
Nice.
certainly log on to Discord and have a look at that.
Yeah. TVG says, Neil before Waitrose doesn't have the same gravitas to it.
No, it doesn't.
Skiffin says, off to take the wife to work. I may return if you're unlucky. You're more than welcome, buddy.
Here's James.
Matt says, just the Black Hawk. That is about my skill level at the moment. Hey, it takes a lot of skill to do that kit. It's not for beginners.
Yeah, I've never done a helicopter.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No.
ICM, they don't do beginner kits.
Okay.
No, they don't.
Jim says, TBG, smiley face. And JT says, a relative dated a girl named Rosie in World War II. She was riveting. I get it.
Cripes.
I get it.
Did you go to school with Rosie, Jim?
No.
Could have sworn.
Technical school.
Yeah. Right. Metal ruler, that's what I need. Where are you, metal ruler?
I've normally got a drawer full of straight rules and
Yeah,
stuff
I've got
like
different
that, and
ones
then
for doing
I
different
seem
things.
to spread them everywhere.
So that's 8 mil. No? No, wrong. 8.5 mil.
So a friend of, like, at the model club meeting the other day, yesterday in fact, a friend of mine showed me a thing that I had never heard of, and I was so surprised to see that I thought I'd share.
Oh, I don't know where this is going.
This is a Stuka with a folding wing.
Oh, there we go.
Wow.
So this is what was going to be on the graph Zeppelin. Yeah. So
Nice.
what strikes me is this is before what we call the stow wing, the Grumman design of the Wildcat, but it looks almost exactly the same sort of mechanism. Like, you know, the way the wing sort of folds up and down. It's pretty much as you know, Grumman later developed. So isn't that amazing? That would make a nice model, wouldn't it?
It's wonderful. It would. You're right.
Folding wing Stuka.
Yeah. How cool. Oh, and an ME-109E was intended to be adapted into a carrier fighter, and as such was designated the ME-109T.
What's
But they would
indeed?
have had a folding wingtip as well, I'd imagine. But you know, they didn't get there in the end. But how interesting is that?
That's awesome.
Very interesting. Well done, John.
Oh, and then I was watching a thing the other day, Mussolini, like the last days of Mussolini. But oh my God, look at the age of these people in uniform with weapons.
Jeez.
I mean,
Yeah.
they're literally children.
You fascist bastards. No.
Yeah, but they look, you know, the poor kids. They're just kids, you know.
Yeah,
Well,
no.
We're
youngest
all horrified by the age of people in World War II, but my God.
Well,
What
the youngest
parents-
soldier in World War One was 8 years old,
Oh my God.
and he was Yugoslavian.
Yeah.
Anyway, on a lighter note,
This is work that was going on today.
John, it's not all about you, boy.
Yeah, it is. Look at that. What a guy.
No, that can't be you. He's got dark hair.
Was
Yeah,
it that
no.
wedding?
You were
Yeah,
born
you
with
were.
white hair, were you?
Yeah,
Told my other
I'm
uncle
the one with the white hair. No, I'm not. I'm the
Just
other one.
imagine. I can just imagine Bron's just tuned into this just to see how he is, and he's thinking, "What has he done to our house?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bob says, Brando, Guys and Dolls, mold broken. There you
No,
go.
it's great.
Jim says, John Marley, Nog.
Which is
Jim
probably an
says-
acronym for knock it off, git.
Yeah, probably. Jim says, John Marley, not Rosie Riveter. I went to school with Rosie Palms. John went to school with Rosie Cheeks.
Well,
Yeah.
rosy butt cheeks.
I knew he was going to say that.
The
Bob,
sun shone out of her ass.
Julie says, a few YouTube channel links coming up. There is the link to Gary's Stuff channel.
Yay.
Do head over. He has a lot more content than most people. Julie says, he's put the link for Friends and Mods Heroes YouTube channel.
Yep, new
Ooh.
stuff coming up on there very soon.
Yeah.
Good.
Julian has put a link up to the Model Officers channel.
Ooh.
He said, Jim says, to paraphrase the Monty Python sketch, jolly good aircraft carry a Zeppelin. There you go. Julian has put a link up to Chairforce Hobbies, which is Shelby's channel.
Yep, stuff coming on there soon.
And Dark Side Scale Modeling.
That's mine.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Tiffany's channel.
Where she speaks like this, which is her real voice.
Wow.
It didn't at all sound like this.
Jeez, Tiff's talking a lot.
Yep.
Do apologize.
Oh, God, there we go. Joe says, yes, but he's a very mature 8-year-old. He was. Paul says, grovel, I'm not worthy. It was David Hemmings, not Terence Stamp. Oops.
It's all right.
There we go.
Terence
Martin
Stamp will
says,
no longer be offended.
Those are
What, too soon?
those are actually adult Italians. They're just really small.
Yes.
You laugh, but in World War I, British did have bantam battalions where the tallest person was 5'2", tallest soldier. They had to be between something like 4'8" and 5'2". So it could well be just small adults.
Yeah.
I love the idea that the Italians are just fielding regiments of pygmy like children faced 40-year-olds
Oh, you shouldn't laugh. Oh, come on.
out there, like, just chain smoking. Like, I'm too old for this. Walk off in shorts.
Yeah. JT says, John, are you saying with the exposed frames that you were a stud?
Really not.
How do you think he got the gonorrhea? Jim says, John, did you dye your hair for that wedding photo? Okay, that's random.
That was a Godfather.
Yes. I see you know your spray paint well.
JT says, better than meeting Harry Palms.
Oh.
There we go. That's John, isn't it? Or is that Harry Knuckles? Julian's put a link up to Penny's channel. And to the budget modeler, which is Steph, who used to come on the channel. Paul says, it was a production of Guys and Dolls. In the chorus, great fun. Nice. Julian says, I see Mikey still has the shovel glued to his hand tip. What are you on about?
What?
John Martin says, oh, they're really far away. Julian says, those kids look like an Italian Mr. H youth. Poor, indoctrinated sods. Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
What do you mean,
I
Mikey?
was more shocked than amused, I can tell you that, Julian.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just a bad person.
Hey, we're all as bad as each other on this channel. All equally liable.
Lube and subscribe, peoples. Lube and subscribe.
That sounded like if I'm going down, you bastards are coming with me.
That's pretty
It did
much right,
rather,
yeah.
didn't it?
That's pretty much right there, my friend.
How's that?
I may engage a different brief to the rest of you if you don't mind.
I shall be conducting my own defence.
Gary will actually turn up in a wig and everything.
Yeah, a nice red one.
Well, they've got to have some use for it. It's been sitting in the wardrobe for such a long time.
Yes.
Might have to cut my commander's ears off.
That'll teach him.
To fit the earmuffs,
to have the headset sit a bit better.
Okay.
Sorry, old chap. If you wanted your ears, you should.
It was a harsh life in the Wehrmacht, wasn't it? Really, when you think about it.
Yeah. 7 mil.
I don't know. I had
Excuse me,
methamphetamine laced
Hackman,
chocolate.
my hat does not fit. Come here, son.
You don't need
To be
those
fair,
ears.
The Germans were wiped out the head on drugs most of the time. German soldiers.
Don't need any anesthesia then.
Yeah.
Mussolini says, okay. We're moving on because we can't. So JT says the worst case of documented child abuse in World War II. Probably even worse went on.
Yeah.
Let's hope not. Because,
Benji.
Excuse me, Jen.
Jim says Mussolini. I think he made the train. I think he made the trains run on time. Yeah, well
He did.
done. He did a good job with the Schneider Cup trophy as well. So good on you,
Yeah.
Italy. And hello to all our Italian friends watching, because, we are actually fans of your country and your pizzas. Julian says, the accent, Mikey, failing to get Tiff's voice right? Or in the same country even? Oh,
County.
county.
Learn to read English,
Sorry,
man.
it disappeared quickly. It disappeared. JT says Jim, but almost sank the cost. The Comte de Savoia? Comte de
something like that.
Savoia.
Ian, that photo of John looks suspiciously like a shrine to the Colombian Formula One driver Juan Pablo Montoya. I don't believe it's John. Hi, by the way. Hi, Ian. Don't forget
Hi,
to
Ian.
lube.
Yeah.
Hello, Ian.
Duke says, that's okay, Tim. I'm sure that there are some PE ears that you can glue on.
Yeah.
CVG says,
I'm actually upset.
Hey?
Oh, sorry.
It's all right.
I was just going to say, I'm actually upset at the lack of detail that, these headphones aren't working.
No?
Yeah.
Are you going to put a wire connecting them as well?
I am. I've just cut the wire that will run down.
When Bob sent me that parcel the other day, there was a stick in it. I thought, why the hell has Bob sent me a stick? And I looked at it. I was like, what the hell? And I turned it over, and it had 0.3 millimeter wire taped to it on one side.
Yeah.
Because we need 0.3 millimeter wire to do part of the omnibus.
Oh, we do. We do. Yeah, the accelerator cable. No, it is, yeah. Goes to the carburetor.
2 seconds. Kay's just kicking off on the council. Better go and sort it out.
All right. TBG says, all hail Benji. As do we
Yes.
all. JT says, Benji's joined in. The
It
shock
was,
that was
it was a
all around the
delivery
world.
driver.
Jim says, greetings, Ian. JT says, the Comte de Savoia was an ocean liner, a running mate to the Rex. Cool. Actually, ocean liners are a very cool subject. Ian says, mon Dieu. And Julian says, I thought the drug-taking German troops were just the Einsatzgruppen. Mind you, I'm pretty sure they all did during the Battle of France.
Do you?
How interesting.
Well, I think a lot of the battles would have been so horrible that if you were given the choice between being off your head on methamphetamine and not, it might be pretty tempting.
You're probably right. Like, it all sounds terrible, really. Like, none of us, we've said many times in the channel, none of us that have served in particular branches of defense forces or branches have actually ever enjoyed, say, the concept of war and all that sort of stuff like that. More of us are, I think, disappointed, shocked, stunned, and horrified by what goes on in certain places of the world.
Yeah, I think that's where the bad sense of humor comes from. It's like
It's got to be a coping
a lot
mechanism.
a lot of those things, it's either you laugh or you cry, and I'd rather laugh.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Damn right, Tim. Well said, man.
PBG says, trains on time. What about the international post? Terrible. Nearly as bad as the States. Yeah.
I should say the trains in Italy, the last time I used one, were still exceptionally punctual and very, very good and extremely cheap. Went from Florence to Rome on their version of Intercity, and it was very inexpensive indeed. Had a nice meal, and it arrived to the minute. Wow.
Amazing.
Really, really good. Really
and the
good.
only time I've tried to use American Post was absolutely terrible. So bad, in fact, that I didn't actually post anything. And that was 20 years ago. So hello to all our American friends, Joe and Jim and I'm sorry, John.
And I'm back.
You missed that. Gino says, good day to everyone in the panel and chat. Hello, Gino.
was-
Welcome.
She was losing her temper with the council on the phone. I was like, no, calm down. They won't help you if you lose your temper.
Got that.
Never
I
changed.
got that headset done.
Oh,
Nice.
zoom in, please, Tiff.
Oh,
Can
it
we
has
do
actually
that?
put the wire on as well.
Yeah, I told you.
Oh,
my
my
God.
God.
Well done, Tim.
Well, on behalf of the rest of the planet, let's just say, fuck you, Timbo.
See, now I can just get rid of the Yag and put him behind some turntables. He looks like he's ready to spin up a couple of tracks.
Commander Beatbox.
Yeah.
But there are a suspicious amount of Germans in Ibiza, I'm told. So you never know.
You never know.
Not that I've been there, of course.
Julian says,
Oops. Sorry.
hang on.
2 bells already.
funniest World War II drug story I heard was in the Royal Navy when they trialled it and gave a captain a weeny bit too much. He issued orders to shoot at every ship in sight, his own fleet. Does sound good.
There we go.
Oh, Duke's saying that the drugs that were given in the early part of the war were not advertised as amphetamines. They were given to assist the soldiers stay focused on the task. Is that right? Oh, I did not know that. Oh, good. JT says Italy had 13-year head start on fascism. Il Duce took power in 1920 or 21 in case the M word is censored. I shouldn't be.
Anyway, let's move away from all that stuff.
Righto. TBG says, Mum, got a Christmas card today. It was franked on the 9th of December 2024. Wow. Okay. Is that Royal Mail? Oh, TPG, yes, mate. US mail needs improving, almost as bad as a royal fail, says Jim. Yes, it was. I got to admit, Jim, it was pretty bad. I just thought, like, Australia Post was so much better. Still is. I'm sorry to say. Wolf says, I found certain government services have finally got better since the dreaded C word. Must have done a recruitment drive or something.
Well, Royal Mail isn't government anymore, is it? It's private. It's privately owned.
It's the same with Australia Post.
Yeah.
Julian says RAF bomber crews called amphetamines wakey pills, given to gunners to keep them awake.
Yes.
And JT says, good call, Mikey. Mikey, sad to talk about. Yeah. It is. It's a terrible thing.
I love talking about history, but on YouTube it's dodgy. Because if you say the wrong word, yeah.
I've
Especially
spent
with
an hour and a
the
half scraping at this bit of plastic, and I don't
change.
think I've made a dent.
well, that's because you keep talking over everyone.
Sorry about that. Sorry, everyone.
Why are you joking? Mr. Morris, do you realise you're still muted?
Yes, because I'm spraying.
Just checking. Because I know we have had times before where you've forgotten and then sat there talking to yourself.
Best conversation he's ever had.
I was just going to say those exact words. Some of the best conversations I've ever had.
TBG says you can swear. Yes, you can. John says we can in Discord, though. You can, but you still can't say the N-word because they still flag that. Which is stupid.
So, Timmer, is that primer you're stippling on there to create the cast look?
This is Mr. Surfacer 500.
I need to get some of that because I got Mr. Surfacer 1200, which is great for doing filling small lines and things.
Yeah, so
But
I haven't actually used it as a filler ever, but it gives like a nice little bit of texture.
I've got 1200.
Yeah.
Never used it.
Yeah, I really like it. You know, I first used it on that
Machine and Krieger.
The Machine and Krieger, and then I've used it, I think, on the Panzer II, and then now the Jag. So if I have a chance to add a little bit of texture to what would just be flat panels, and make them a little bit more interesting, then I'll do that.
Yeah,
It hasn't steered me wrong yet.
Oh, cripes.
Oh.
That one.
Jim says the truth spoken is always dodgy for the sods that run YouTube. It's dodgy for those who want the truth to be obfuscated.
Obfuscated.
Yeah.
That's a word that
Good
sounds
word.
too English to be Welsh.
TBD says Mr. Service of 500 is nice on toast.
Yeah, it is a nice product.
And he says 1000 is too runny. JT says there is Mr. Mackey making the rules. Don't say anything bad, Mackay. We all went to channel our inner Cartman, sometimes figuring out what to do with Kyle's money. There we go.
100%, JT. 100%.
Oh, well, there you go. Jim says, been using Mr. Service of 500 for cast and roll steel textures for years. I was going to say for 50 years. You can also use liquid cement or putty thin with lacquer thinner. Yeah. Joe says, here's a happier conversation. I have a hamburger for breakfast left over from last night's grilling.
Oh,
Nice.
Joe, I want to be just like you.
With
Oh,
bacon.
my God.
Ooh, lovely.
Yeah. Making bacon.
Wilf says, I think I'll get an airbrush. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much of a pain are they to use cleaning? So I find cleaning quite therapeutic.
I would highly recommend it. My modelling has vastly improved since I got one. There's lots of videos. Just watch them and just work it out yourself. Is really But I would recommend get what you can afford and just.
And if you
just
can
go with
get a
that.
trigger one, they're so easy on the hands.
Yeah.
I was talking to Tiff
I've
about it
become
earlier today.
a better modeler because of it. So I would, if you can afford it,
YouTube and figure it
Try.
out for yourself.
We're here to help. If you need a one-on-one, I'm happy to help. Like do whatever I can to help anyone in the chat.
Well,
That was
I
some great
started off
advice, John.
by getting like a cheap, it might have been like $40 Australian or something off Amazon. And it was just like a 1-speed compressor. Like you couldn't set it or anything. It was either on or off and had a cheapo airbrush. But it was enough to kind of, lay down, your base color or something. And even that was sort of a game changer. And then, as I got better and got better tools and stuff, it's night and day. It's a whole nother aspect to painting. Like brush painting has its place, but airbrushing is a game changer.
I've got to say, I love John's advice. Yeah, get an airbrush and just watch YouTube and figure it out for yourself.
No, that's pretty accurate.
Yeah,
It's easy if I do it. There's a lot of people on YouTube and other social media that say, do it this way. My way is what works and stuff like that. My view is do what works for you. Choose whatever paint product you choose, what you can get. Figure it out for yourself. But, if you want guidance at any time, as I said a minute ago, anyone in the chat, I'm here happy to do a one-on-one, spend as much time as anyone needs to help improve anyone's modelling skills and repertoire.
Yeah.
In fact,
and if
I'd
you
love
need to know about PE, ask Tim. Because he is now the channel expert.
No,
He's the god of PE.
Only just learned.
Bob says, well, Fail has been okay with stuff lately. The 24-hour service has actually worked. Yeah, it has. I can confirm that.
Yep.
Oh, cripes. I just had a thought. I was expecting a mail package. I got an email on Thursday, 2 a.m. to say your package is arriving today on Friday. It's now Monday. Not past midnight. What is it, 20 to 11? I haven't checked the mailbox today because I've been busy doing other stuff. I'll go and do that. I might have a product that arrived. Let's see.
Go on then.
Back in a
Go
moment.
on then. JT says, I got Kyle's money, feels so good. I can take this and make it into 20 singles or maybe change rolling around in the money. Junior says, is watch YouTube the internet's answer to RTFM? Bigfoot says, the more you spend on an airbrush, the more likely you'll want to learn. Hee hee. That's true. Yeah. But I'd say just get what you can afford and just try and enjoy it. You never stop learning with anything to do with modeling.
Yeah.
TBD says, airbrushing is easy, just getting your thinning ratios right. Yeah, it's easy once you learn how. I think it's one of those things you're constantly learning new techniques with airbrushing, same as with anything else. Bloody computer. Come on. JT says, Terrence and Philip are my favorite South Park characters. There we go. Right. I wonder if Gary remembers South Park, or is he too old? I can't. Is it something that he would have watched back in the day when the Wright brothers were taking off from his airfield?
I'm still listening.
When it was just called Park.
What was that?
You were there when it was just called Park.
Oh. I'm sorry, I missed the whole conversation because I was spraying.
Gary was there.
What would I have what?
Yeah. Gary was there when the airfield was just a strip of grass.
Well, how do you know it was top in the Women's Royal Auxiliary Balloon Corps?
Parachutes.
Well, I should be going to the Wright brothers' place next year. I'm going to North Carolina to Kill Devil Hill.
Nice.
To go and have a look
If you look at some of their
museum.
photographs, if you look at some of their photographs of their first flight, right in the distance you'll see a little shed. I'm in there.
With a flare
Shouting
gun.
clear for takeoff.
Funny enough, I'm saying things like circuit clear. Well, it would be, wouldn't it?
The job was much
Yeah.
easier back then.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I swear to God, someone's
Send him
moved
round
that door.
again. Can't see any flaps. Can't see any wheels. Send him round.
Yeah.
It's like, you know,
Mr.
when
Prince.
Dario came across the channel, the only thing he was going to meet was his bloody self coming back the other way.
Or a cliff.
Bigfoot says the cheap ones will make you buy an expensive one, so just save up. If you get Fender kit, the kit, they're all right. They're only 30 quid.
Fender stuff is really good.
Or gallery.
Yeah.
Or any other
Yeah,
brand.
the
No.
gallery
Well,
stuff is amazing.
They're all good.
I'll
It's
just
the price.
I just hate somebody to spend hundreds of dollars or pounds or whatever your currency is, and then be baffled by it and not touch it again. I'd like people to get value for money, no matter what they choose.
Well, this is the thing. This is why I said the Fender one, because for the horse kit, it's only 30 quid. The Fender Elite Airbrush kit.
Yeah, I think, like, you know, so I started with a cheap one, an HS Eng or the Chinese sort of thing, and then the better looking Marley, Paul, sort of bought me, and I paid him back for a what brand is that? What I can't remember now. Looking at it,
Not Sparmax.
Awata.
Oh, Awata. Yeah, they're
Awata
good.
Eclipse. So
That's
I
a
love an
different
Awata Eclipse. Like, you know, it just works so well. And after moving from the cheap one to that one, everything is so much easier. It's easier to clean. It's easier to spray. It's easier to everything to handle.
I got the Awata Neo when I started.
So my view is, get what you can afford, and we'll do what we can to help.
Yes,
Yeah.
I like that.
If we're plug-in brands, Harder and Steenbeck have beginner-friendly airbrushes that will have features that will kind of protect you from doing silly things like pulling back without air, which will, But Harder and Steenbeck, they're great. Like I've got a H&S Evolution, and it's an awesome airbrush.
Well, I'm contractually obliged to say gallery. I'm not contractually obliged. That's rubbish. But I would have to say I like gallery airbrushes mainly because I've used them for the last 2 or 3 years, and they're just delightful. Especially the drop-in nozzle. That if you're changing nozzles, you don't have to screw them in; they just drop in. That's pretty cool.
Ooh,
I think
I got this one because I was finding it difficult to airbrush with the top button thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get 68.
Yeah, and I got the trigger one, and it's changed my. I actually like airbrushing again now.
Yeah,
That's a good sign.
Yeah, that's a really good what's the word? Endorsement.
Yeah. You know, as Mikey says, I'm not a youngster anymore.
No, you're not. You are
It'd be
a
funny
senior citizen.
You
It'd
know,
be funny if
fingers
Gary
don't-
Morris did do an endorsement for him. You know, it's like, you know, got all the B-roll footage of him like spraying and smiling and being all happy, and then it zooms out and he's like tagging the side of a building with it.
I can just picture it being like one of those one of those adverts for men who need special blue pills.
Oh,
For the senior citizen male. The little blue pill.
If you find yourself airbrushing for over 7 hours, seek medical attention.
Men over 60. It's normal for men over 60 to have issues. Erectile dysfunction.
Ian says,
Sprain
I bought all the airbrush cleaning stuff before the compressor. I think a 5-litre bottle of isopropyl alcohol was too much. It still looks like I haven't opened it. That's a
need to
lot
get
of
some of
IPA.
that. I need to get some of that to make it life a bit easier.
Again, whatever you use as a thinner depends on what brand of paint you use. IPA is great, but it doesn't work with all paints. So
It's not just that, but I do a fair few resin kits, resin models and stuff as well, don't I? So I need it to clean that better.
Yes.
Make it easier.
Oh, James says, and back. What did I miss? Not a bloody thing.
Yeah.
I would also give a shout out, if especially if you're doing acrylics. I would give a shout out to the Barbatos Rex website and YouTube thing, because he does some really good no nonsense things about cleaning airbrushes. His top tip is hot water. Brush it through with hot water and things like that. But he does loads of reviews and yada yada yadas. But he's got a really good no nonsense approach to how to clean stuff, how to spray stuff. You know, basic skills as well. He's really good guy.
That's the
I
name
did
of the
watch
Gundam.
Night Shift yesterday.
Oh,
he's doing a Sturm Tiger at the minute. So he did the ambush camouflage. He did a tutorial on how he does it, and it looks really good.
Well, everything he does looks really good, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, to be fair. Yeah.
Well, that's good.
JT says, you do learn the lesson of not to buy a kit again, asking yourself why, with photo etch. You know it's crazy when the plastic model is more brass than plastic.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gone. There we go.
TVG says,
hang on. John,
I'm sorry. I'm trying to help.
I know. I just said that. I missed a load of comments. TVG says, oh my God, I killed Kenny. Yeah. Julian says, reference spray painting. The hardest part I found was getting the paint consistency right for you. I just start thinner as it's easier than unclogging a brush than too thick and paint from too thick paint. Duke says Timmy is PE wizard. Is a PE wizard. Gary.
Shut up!
I think it's Timbo's airbrush. Yeah.
No,
No,
it's
no,
not.
I'm not.
No, it was Gary. Timmy is a PE wizard. It has to be said. Sung by the Who. Yeah.
It's a PE wizard. Oh, shut up, John. Shut up,
See,
John. I'm
yeah,
hearing
John.
myself. It's okay. It's all right.
TBG says you're a wizard, Timmy.
Thank you.
JT says, Duke Timmy, can you hear me?
Timmy, can you hear me?
God.
Jim says, Wilf, my advice is what Mikey and John said. Start with an affordable basic airbrush, practice and hone your skills with that, then go from there. Yeah. If you have something like the Fender set, something like that, it's cheap, but it'll do you for ages anyway. JT says, Evil Bay charges $200 for vintage kits and $150 for shipping. Can we say trying to rip people off? Then the assembled nightmare is passed off as professionally built. There we go. TVG says, Pro Conboy make excellent. However, the nozzle and needles are expensive. They cost more than a Fender. Yeah. See, with the Fender kit, you get spare needles and things with it anyway. And you get different size ones.
I'm offended.
TVG says, airbrushes. Paul says, just finished my Jamesons.
I know.
Yeah, you need to get through it. It's okay.
My dad likes Jamesons. I drink Penderyn. Bigfoot, try using your thumb on the push and pull airbrush. Julian says, he's put the link into the Fender kit Shelfie suggested. Yes, it's almost 3,100. That includes 2 brushes and a compressor with 3-litre tank.
Oh.
There we go. TVG says, are you too thick, Julian Hull? Charming. Julian's put the gallery. He's put the link to the gallery trigger type brush. Gallery, whatever it's called. Julian says, not had any complaints about my thickness, TVG.
I don't get it.
Get some more flaps for him, you thick boy.
JT says, what do you say to the airbrush artist you pick on? Sorry for needling you.
Oh, crops.
There we go. Jim says, I own a Fender airbrush. I use it more than any other airbrush I have. Reliable, steady, and delivers great results every time. Yeah.
Well, that's a good
Like I
advert
said,
there, Jim.
You can get the full kit, except for the tank, obviously, for £30.
Yeah.
That's the Fender set I got. If I move that out of the way.
Airbrush kit.
Yeah. So you get the hose, spanner, the different size nozzles and needles and cups and things.
You said hose.
There you go. And it comes in a nice case to keep it all safe in. There we go.
Does look nice.
Yeah. I need to try actually use it yet. There you go. Skiffers says, my advice reference airbrushing. One thing you need to learn is trigger control. Remember, this is a muscle memory, so you can practice with water. Yeah.
Yeah.
Julian has put the link into Mac valves for airbrushes. Oh, push release. There you go. JT says, what do airbrush modelers say in church? Let us spray.
Well, that's funnier than it should be.
That's the Harder and Steenbeck evolution. It's a great little brush. The cups are removable.
I like this. Yeah.
This all moves. It's got this is buttery. It's the best trigger I've used, and it's got quick access to the needle too, so you can just kind of pull back on the needle directly without having to pull it all apart. But
yeah.
good brush.
Was that Did I hear Tiff about to say that's what she said?
No,
Okay. Moving on then.
There we go.
Tiff
Right.
didn't really hear what was being said because she was concentrating on not painting something that doesn't need to be painted.
JT
JT
says, on that note, that was bad. Awful! Lol! And the last one, Julian asks, glue recommendations for 3D models? PLA, not resin. Over to the panel.
Super glue.
Yep, super glue.
Or I do have another form of glue, which is that one. Plastic weld. EMA models.
Sorry, BMA models?
EMA.
EMA.
Does that work for? Oh, for PLA it would, not for resin.
There you go. Paul says, I dream of removable cups.
Don't we all?
NG, shut up. Excuse me.
I've spent the entire 2 hours just scraping away 2 inner wings. And I think I'm very happy with the progress. I'm not exactly there yet, but I reckon I'm 90, well, probably 98% there. It's all worth it at the end. I'm enjoying the process.
That's the important thing. That is what is most important.
Just, enjoying being at the bench.
Yeah.
I would have liked to have been at the bench earlier today, but there was a lot of there were men here and they're very loud, and we were all I was trying to keep out of the way.
You're
but we had
all
to
meant
walk
together,
about.
John. Don't worry.
Yeah,
I don't know why it sounds so sus when you say it.
It does,
Like,
doesn't it?
it's sort of weird because, so you seem a man of the world. You seem to have a bit of the scent of electrician about you. I said, yeah, that's like, I was a great electrician. I did 2 apprenticeships and then I joined Air Force and did this and this and this. And it was like, oh, bloody hell, that's good. Oh, that's fucking fantastic. And we all stood there and we
Now bite down on this.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't like electricians.
No, but it was sort of
starts
weird
eating
because
drywall.
none of the build process was like, I guess comparing dicks, if that makes sense. But it was interesting in the fact that, you seem to know what you're talking about. It's great to have you. Anytime you need some work going on in your house, give us a call. I'm just like, yes, men. That's what. Yes,
Manly men.
Testosterone.
Manly
Yes.
men. Mm.
They're only doing it to get more money out of you. More work means more money for them.
Yeah, really, they were thinking, he's a gobshite and won't leave us alone.
Gobshite.
JT says, ELO adhesive, ELP adhesive would be good too. Both are good groups.
Oh,
There you
Can I just say,
go. Ooh,
I've just fallen in love with Vallejo's primer.
I need to get that prime.
Yeah, I told you, Vallejo is the best. They don't have bad products.
no, that does look like. So that's a rot brun.
Yeah.
That's the Rock Brown primer.
Yep.
Look, Mr. Childs, if you're watching.
You've
Yeah.
painted the underside.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that was
Only one
extremely
criticism.
easy to put down.
Only one criticism.
Go.
Don't do
On the
criticism.
axle stubs, you've not blanked them off. So when
don't
you go to
put-
when you go to stick the wheels on, it's going to be a bugger to stick on.
No, it's not, because I never do that. It always works
okay.
for me.
Okay.
Always works for me.
We'll just admire the top of your head then. Wonderful.
Wow.
Makes a change. There's no cuts on there.
So
Yes,
that's what I
don't
went
do
for.
that either.
So I'd gone for, this is not criticism or anything at all. Please don't accept it as being that. But I went for what's that? That one, a hull red. and then a lot of overspray to make it look like, it was primed originally, and then they just sprayed it sort of sand yellow and stuff because I couldn't get underneath. But that's how mine sort of turned out. Yeah.
Well, they were painted in the factory. So
Yeah,
later
yeah.
planters.
Yeah. So the inner wheels, let's go. You can probably see a difference there. So the outer wheels have more of a spray on them than the inside because I wanted to leave a bit of primer on them because, they probably would have had less paint on them. So that's what I went for. I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but it seems right to me.
Cool.
Well, if it's right for you, then that's what matters. It's your model.
Exactly.
Paul says they call those falsies. Paul says allowed JT. Aaronville says Tim, brilliant. JT says, why does primer remind me of a lobster? Will says, is Vallejo good for regular spray paints as well? The Tamiya sprays seem quite pricey. Yeah, Vallejo's fine.
Yeah.
To be honest, Wilf, I started off with Tamiyas. I then moved to real colours, and I'm in the process of moving to Vallejo, and I don't think I'm going to move away from Vallejo because they work beautifully.
Yeah.
So there's two different brands. Well, actually, there's three. There's Gain Color. It's probably four. So I've got Model Air, which is pretty thin for airbrush. Model Color isn't. It's thicker. That's better for paintbrush. But if you thin that 50-50 with not self-leveling thin. They call it and if you use airbrush flow improver as a thinner, then the model color goes down really well. But I don't think any of us are really going to bag Vallejo. People talk about tip dry. Being an acrylic paint, you can get sort of like the nozzle can clog quickly, but you can clean it up quickly as well. So there's no real problem there.
Yeah. What I do is I just keep a pack of wet wipes next to me, and then just occasionally unscrew the protector part of the nozzle off, and then just give it a wipe, and then just screw it back on, and it's fine.
Oh, so Timmy's got products there. What's he got?
So Vallejo's also got 200ml bottles of airbrush cleaner, flow improver, and thinner.
And he gets more thinner.
Which, I've always got plenty of that lying around. And then they've got, their primers are all fantastic. They've got a black, white, grey, rot brown, all sorts of stuff. But and I do a lot of brush painting of miniatures and stuff, and like the Model Air is great because any acrylic paint that you get is always too thick to start with. You always have to water it down.
Yeah.
The Model Air needs less watering down, but it's all great stuff. I have not used any Vallejo product that has been anything other than a great experience.
Yeah, wow.
This stuff's good as well. Just say
this is Mr. Skippen's product.
Mr. Skippins' product, Sprue Box Airbrush Thinner, very good.
Yeah, I think he is talking about rattle cans.
Vallejo don't do rattle cans.
All right,
No.
I've never used a rattle can. I've got some up there, but I've never used them.
Rattle can wise, I use a company called Colourforge. They're about £11 in the UK. They're about £11.50. You can get them in a shop called Boys. You can buy them online as well, and it's 500ml. And this has lasted me forever. I've got you can get gold, white, purple. You can get all sorts of different colours, but these actually go quite well with Warhammer colours as well. They're very similar to Warhammer colours.
I'd say if you're into wargaming or anything at all, like don't be afraid to cross-pollinate. If you use a primer that's for wargaming on plastic scale model kits, you're not going to go wrong. It's all really good stuff. So just use whatever you can get in a shop near you.
Yeah, I predominantly use their white and their black, and they're all matte primers as well. They're all matte finish. It's easy to turn afterwards. And they do, I do believe they have varnishes as well.
Right. I'm going to rattle through the comments because we've got a few and we're at the 2 hour mark.
Okay.
Shutting up, sir.
JT says, cool model, John.
Thank you. Can't remember
Paul
which one,
says-
but
Paul says, adios, my friends, with his rubber. Oh, come on.
Do you want me to do it, Mikey?
Yeah. It's bloody internet today. JT says, thanks, guys, for a wonderful and fast 2 hours. Have a good day, Mackay.
okay.
Joe says, your models look great. I love Vallejo and Primus too. I will try ICM later, maybe depending on how hard to get in the States.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, get whatever you can
Hmm.
near you. Whatever's easier for you, go with that. It's my advice.
Skipping says, model color is a better product. Yes, you have to thin it, but it's something you can learn quickly. Yeah, and you can just thin it with water, and it works perfectly well.
Hmm.
That's what I use. I don't really use a lot of actual thinners.
Hmm.
Ian says, Tamir spray cans are silly money, especially the TS range, as they are harmful. There we go.
Okay.
Joe says, Vallejo Flow Improver is awesome. You can get the little bottles as well.
Little ones.
Very quickly, one thing we didn't mention is the Vallejo paint. When you spray it, airbrush it, it smells like flowers.
Does it? It smells great.
Yeah, it's not really whiffy. It's pretty good.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good advice.
Bigfoot says, Tamir acrylics are nowhere near as good as their lacquer. Avoid acrylics. No, I've always used acrylics. I've had no problems with them.
Yeah.
Will
Whatever you're
says,
happy with, whatever works for you. Like
Exactly.
I'm not going to dictate one way or another. Find one you like and do that.
yeah. There's horses for courses. Will says, lots of valuable information. Thank you. Yeah. Go for it says, hello.
Hello.
Just
You've
as
taken
a-
Dorcas place, haven't you?
I was going to skip those hellos.
Yeah. Stu says, thanks to all. I've enjoyed popping my live cherry.
Oh, well, you're very welcome, Stu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Right. That's us done for today.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us.
I missed you,
shall-
Gary.
I'm back.
Yeah.
Huzzah!
Are you joining us tomorrow, Gary?
I've got face-to-face session tomorrow, so I
Ah.
might pop in for the preamble.
Yeah.
It depends what she must be a babe. I've got to go with her to a physio in a minute.
Well, give our best regards to the lovely Marion.
Yes.
Oh, has he got a twin sister?
No, I was about to say, we all know you're punching above your weight, but I wasn't going to say that on live YouTube. So,
Yes.
there's that.
Yes. No,
Anyway.
she's-
Yeah. Anyway, we're back tomorrow for the omnibus build with me, John, and Tiff.
Oh,
Hope
yeah,
to see you all then.
that bastard. That one.
Yeah. That's the one. So hope to see you all then. Cool var for now.
Ta-da.
Bye.
Hooroo.
Yeah.
So much.